Hey guys, gals, friends, and pals, this is Paul, EastX Twitch, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, where we learn about a different game every Saturday of the year. Tonight, I am joined on mic by Tyler and Bob.
Hello.
Hello.
And we are playing Metro Exodus, which Perfect Zero kindly gifted to me. Very, very nice of him. This is my first experience with a Metro game, so I'm excited to play it. And I'm sorry that I'm not feeling very good. No. They keep saying they can't hear me. Please tell me that I'm not still muted.
We can hear you on Discord, but let me see.
Yeah, I don't know.
Icky, am I muted now? Hey, Dr. Sabota! Yay, thank you. Whew.
Yeah, I can hear you.
This is a cool intro.
Yeah. So you can be heard now.
Thank goodness. So all these people got turned to snow or ash or something? That guy didn't even have... He had, like, false feet. He had those, like, bendy ones that one, South African murderer guy had.
Yeah,
What was his name? Oscar Sartorius or something?
yeah, Pretorius, something like that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna shoot my girlfriend. Don't shoot your girlfriend, guys.
Not recommended as stream activity.
Don't turn off your Xbox One when you see this, or your progress will be lost. It's like quite a save indicator it's got going on.
Yeah.
Quick, say Xbox off.
It's like half the screen large. So, I assume this game is about trains, am I right?
Yes, trains are a big part of it, but it's really about the post-apocalyptic world.
So, post-apocalyptic trains. Ooh, spatial audio. It supports Dolby Atmos. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the devs usually put a lot of hard work into these games, so it's a well-known, good quality name.
Let's see, subtitle background. That's nice. You can adjust all the subtitle stuff, make them bigger or smaller. Pretty cool. QTE control, tap or hold. Okay, but where do I change the spoken language? Because I was told that you can do that.
Could be sound or language.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see it. Look, under sound, master volume, music volume. Then accessibility has subtitle stuff. But I
What
mean,
about video then?
video? Yeah, gamma. No, that's just that. Controller, layout, sensitivity. Oh, look, you can even invert things. Well, Tyler would like me to do that, Dr. Sabota, but I always have to tell him no.
Yeah, invert the Y.
Inversion is silly. Silly peoples.
Well, I mean, Kotaku explicitly said that you can change the audio to Russian, and I don't see how to do that. Maybe it's only in the PC version? Anyway, let's play the game. That's true, Steven.
You might have
I'm
to
not
wait
that
till the
nutty.
game starts.
Oh yeah, that is possible. So I could play on normal, easy, hardcore, and ranger hardcore. I really should play on easy, but I am going to play on normal just because that's... everybody else would play on normal, I'm sure, so... Yeah, maybe you're right, Perfect Zero. By the way, Tyler Stotch said that he would like to co-host sometime. Was he just kidding, or would he actually be a good co-host?
He'd be a good co-host. He's a pretty smart guy and a funny guy.
Nice. And he doesn't cuss too much?
No.
Alright. Stotch, we gotta get you in on that. You just have to have a way to use Discord voice. I'm sure you can do that. There have been a lot of complaints about you lately, Tyler.
Yeah, well, what are they saying?
They're like, too much Tyler, basically, is the general feedback.
Oh, I was thinking, is what are they complaining? Tyler's murdering people again?
Tyler the criminal. H stands for hate crime.
I mean, you know, that happened one time. Remember that time?
Oh, goodness.
Paul had to stop the stream.
Yep. Tyler had to hide out for a while. And also, you do call the audience SOBs. Brian's got you there.
Yeah, they are a bunch of little SOBs.
Tech Guy says we should call you Taylor. That would be interesting. If there was somebody who was a lot like you, then he could be Taylor. He'd be like the knockoff Tyler. I like that idea.
Yeah, fake Tyler.
So we're just getting some background here. So there's a lot of radiation on the surface of the world. Hey, Simius. Round 1 is just a PC code. We're giving out 3 different PC codes, and we're giving out 2 Xbox codes for Chess Ultra tonight. So yeah, it has been a little harder to get codes to give away lately than aren't Steam codes, but I still hope, I'm going to send a bunch more emails, especially during spring break, which is a week from now. I'll send out a lot of emails, and, we're bound to get some stuff again. I watched Agent Sage stream Anthem the other day. Yesterday, maybe?
Okay.
I forget. Yeah.
Yeah, she's been streaming it on and off a little bit.
She is a good streamer. Doesn't have a fancy tech setup, but, she's good at keeping the conversation going and such.
Yeah. Good communication skills.
Yeah, Brian, I don't know. I think maybe they spread spring break out a little bit so that places won't be too crowded, like beaches and stuff. Is that why? I don't know.
Spring breaks are decided by your local school district, so there is always several variables in which spring break is decided.
That could have a little something to do with it, Darker. I'm glad you're into it so far, BX Latino.
Like one time, our spring break started in February, and everyone complained.
Whoa, that's
Yeah,
weird.
that's weird.
It's not spring at all.
My spring break isn't for 2 weeks, so it's not next week, and it's not the week after that, but it's the week after that.
Oh,
Yeah, ours is always usually on the early side.
that's too bad. It would have been cool to play something with you over spring break, Tyler. But
Oh,
maybe
I'm
we'll
not
just
off. I'm not off for spring break anyway. I
Dang.
still have to work. It's just school is closed. There's the classes. There's no classes.
Not even shorter days?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. State of Utah's pretty strict about, we're funded by taxpayer money and we better be at work.
What
every
about
day.
for Thanksgiving? Do you
That's
just
harsh.
get like a half a day on Wednesday and Friday, Thursday off?
We get Friday off, but we don't get Columbus Day or Veterans Day off, so we get
Aw.
the day after Thanksgiving off
Oh.
instead.
Columbus
No, we
Day
We don't
shouldn't
get
even
any
be a
of those
holiday.
days either.
A few days during Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, we get usually about 7 to 10 days off for the Christmas,
Yes.
the week for Thanksgiving, and then the week for spring break.
Oh, look, it's a gargoyle or something.
But
Yeah.
every once in a while, there might be something going on where I still have to do something. That's just a place.
Did you
I
say you
work
get a
at.
whole week for Thanksgiving?
Yep.
Wow, that's nuts.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. I don't think we get that much. Like, they had us vote on the school calendar for next year, for the fall and such. They gave us 2 options, and then they ended up deciding on a different one that wasn't even the one that was an option. So that's kind of silly. But they weren't that different in the first place, It's just like certain in-service days and things were on different dates. Christmas break started and ended at a slightly different time as well. Climbing down a manhole. This game looks really good. I didn't even see any graphical options. This would be an X enhanced
Look at
game,
the menu
right?
now. See if there's more options.
That's a good idea. As soon as I don't want to skip what's happening because it's still a cutscene, I think. But
Yeah, when you're out of the cutscene, see if there's more options in the menus now.
yeah, so it's an X enhanced game, so there should be some dang graphical options. All there was gamma. There we go. I am in the game. Hints? That's interesting. What do hints do? Oh, it'll be updated as you get them. There's a photo mode. That's pretty cool. Sound? No, same. Game options, sign subtitles. Yeah, difficulty normal. So you can change the difficulty in the middle of the game. That's crazy. Accessibility. So that's good for people who are colorblind and stuff like that. Still 0 graphical options, so I guess it's just going to run as well as it can, basically.
Yeah, it must just be one setting or whatever.
So it's really dark. Everything looks very sharp, but it's very dark. Oh, there's a flashlight. Okay, cool.
Well, Metros usually don't have that much color. They're back to the old school, lots of grays, bleakness.
That's appropriate for the setting. X to interact with things, so let's do that. It's a good detail. Oh, there's like roots hanging down from the ceiling. I thought I heard bats or something. Dead guy right there. Ah, Zero says it runs at the PC's mid settings. Yay, thank you. Who cheered me? No time for games. That's so nice of you. Thank you.
No time for games.
He doesn't have time for games, but he does have time to cheer, so we appreciate that. I'm trying to think if I wanted to tell you guys, I mentioned this in Discord, but I watched this weird new show on Netflix called The Kirlian Frequency. Has anyone heard of it?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
I have not.
It's an animated show, and the episodes are like 15 minutes long, so they're real quick.
Oh, so the half episodes, very popular these days.
It may have been a web series or something. I don't really know. It's like, it's not super fluid animation or anything, but like the point of it is it's just like really eerie storytelling. Hold left bumper lighter. What does that do? Oh, okay. Why would I do that? Anyway, the first episode is about like this guy. He gets put on this. There's this late night radio station. That's why it's called the Kirlian Frequency. Okay, let's put away the lighter. And anyway, this late night radio. This guy gets put on the show against his will, and apparently he's come to this town named Kirlian, which is like not on any maps and stuff, even though people are aware of its existence. And so then it gets weird. It's kind of like maybe X-Files or something. I don't know. But certainly if anybody likes spooky stuff, I recommend watching it.
Yeah, it sounds kind of cool. And you said it's animated?
Yeah. And, I mean, I think it's like a foreign thing and they redid it in English or something, or maybe it was always in English. But, yeah, considering that
you
the
have to look
episodes
at
are
the
so
language
short,
options. If there's a lot of languages, then it was probably imported by Netflix.
Yeah, I could have looked at that. I only watched the one episode before going to sleep because I really wasn't feeling good, but anyway, hopefully somebody will enjoy it. It's short and easy to watch. Hey, Panjaman, that's picked apart actually. Last week, Panjaman kept saying things, but he was out of sync with the stream, so like his things just got left as messages on the replay video.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's weird that can happen.
Yeah, it's a drag because, he probably thought I was ignoring him all night.
Yeah.
Sign, abandoned station. That's cool that you can have signs translated for you since they are written in Russian. What is it, like, why is there, like, smoke coming off of my body? Is that an effect from the lighter or something? I don't really get what's going on with that. I don't like it. Is the whole game, like, in the dark? Because I also don't especially
No, there's
like
outside
doing
bits.
that. Ah,
Like,
spider or something. Where did...
But there's also, like, underground
Oh, there's a spider on my
bunkers.
arm!
Like, and you do travel on trains, so...
Good, I want to see... Ah! Ah! Oh, God. It's all over me.
Run,
Look
run,
at that
Don't let
detail.
Golem eat you.
Heck, it did look like Gollum. Maybe he was looking for his precious. My breath, probably. That's cold, Simius. Ah, God. Why is my gun not shooting? I have no bullets. How am I supposed to fight?
Punch.
I honestly... Oh, clicking the right stick? Is that how?
Jump.
Why would they start
Jump
you
on
with
a
0
target,
bullets?
Mario.
Like, no, I had 1 bullet and I fired it, and then there were none. And now I'm, like, kind of hurt. But yeah, clicking the right stick is melee attack, but that was actually... I don't get that. Yep, I used my 1 bullet. I didn't realize I only had the 1. Anything over here? This game probably has a lot of collectibles, I would imagine. New note. Okay, let's read it. I'm kind of hot. I better take my jacket off.
Drink some fluids.
I am. Although they may end up just dehydrating me, as a matter of fact. Oh, that's interesting, Brian. I guess I need to watch out for that.
You have new person?
Oh, I just found a couple of shells. Who's here? Is it Thomas?
Yeah, I think you needed a little assistance. You missed a couple of ammo pickup.
Did I?
I see.
Well, it's dark as all get out.
It needs more bullets.
Should I backtrack?
Yeah, you can't. You've already gone past the lock point.
My bad.
Oh, got the checkpoint.
I feel like I'm playing Resident Evil 7 here with how dark it is.
Don't worry,
God, what
it
was
gets
that?
brighter.
I heard scary music and... Ah, God! Yep, somebody's attacking. Get the heck away. Ah, it takes forever to reload, too. Oh, great. Yeah, I died. There's your death counter, jerks. Maybe I should have played on easy after all.
You could still change it if you wanted.
Yep.
It's true. Do you think I should?
Well,
I
it's
go
up to
for
you.
easy.
What'd you say, Bob?
I'd say go for easy. Makes it easier for you.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm not... I mean, this is not my kind of game, my normal kind of game, so... Perhaps playing on easy would make for a smoother stream experience. So I've respawned. Just tell me if there's anything important. Oh god, here comes those stupid things. Melee attack, click in the right stick. Stay down. I got it. Speaking of the death count thing, though, we do have a death animation coming up, and then we have to get the bot set up. Oh, great. Well, the graphics look great when you can see things. More shells. What have you been up to today, Thomas?
Nothing. Let's see. Everything I was supposed to do, I deliberately avoided doing.
It's been a goof-off day for you?
Exactly. I just took a really long nap, got up, looked at the my paperwork, and don't feel like.
Well, you know, as long as you can catch up later on. Hey, Yup84. Am I spazzing the buttons? It's good to see you, Yup. Yup's real name is Brian, you know. Yup, how come you never did the survey for the newsletter? That would... I'm sure people would like to know your life story. Tyler's friend Stotch did it.
There's nothing there for a collectible microphone tape. There. You can just walk away from me. You don't have to actually stay there.
That's cool. Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, your microphone... Well, yep, we put the survey in the last few newsletters, the last 3 or so. So if you ever want to just fill it out in, we like to have those different records. Oh, somebody's getting an eBay notification.
Yep.
What'd you buy or what'd you sell?
Nothing. 15 minutes until something ends.
What are you buying? What are you
What
selling?
are you buying?
What you got?
Get off the train and run.
Hello, stranger.
Ah,
We'll do it, Paul.
I killed it.
We'll
Yeah.
do it. I can see you now.
Thomas, your microphone's breaking up a bit.
I was saying run to the door.
Run to the door. Okay.
Don't stick around.
How come you and Tyler keep having mic issues, dang it?
I don't know,
Ah.
but mine's working better this week for whatever reason.
Yay, glad to hear that. Ah, God, those things are freaky looking. Ow, right in the eye. Ah, oh God.
Does that sound better?
For now it does.
Yeah, I switched to a headset.
Yay, this game's a bit bloody.
That's a lot
They're
easier
very
on easy than it is
Dark
on normal.
and mature games.
There's just like a ton of them piling up on me. Yay, I'm
Don't
getting
worry.
saved. Braumeister says he's been bidding on a lot of things. What's the last thing you bought on eBay, Braumeister? Last thing I bought on eBay was a Dragon Ball Z wristband. I haven't actually gotten it out of the mailbox yet, but it was delivered, so I need to go get it.
How will you know what's on time?
I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, but I have a collection of wristbands. I probably have like, I don't know, 20 or so. and I like when I go out, or even just when I'm teaching. If I'm not wearing a jacket, I'll wear a different wristband to match my clothing.
You mean like sweatband wristbands?
Yes, the sweatband kind.
Okay.
Did you have a Microsoft band?
No, I did not.
Well, now they're gone, so you can't get one now.
Oh well. I guess I should have bet. No, maybe I'm better off for not having backed that horse. Icky's waiting for a refund. Dang, Icky. Have you actually applied for one? These guys
Yeah,
are
if
dragging
you
me
were
around.
if you were a user of it and bought one before March 1st, you're getting a refund.
Why? Just because they discontinued it and stopped supporting it?
Yeah, because they're ending it completely in May. Like it's done. Like it's not going to do anything except look like something.
That's weird.
They're always so good with their accessories.
They need to just finally start putting more stuff on the darn iOS and Android since they've killed all their other platforms.
Yeah, they might as well. They didn't support the Zune very well either, even though it was pretty good. Or Windows Phone. Reminds me of
Microsoft's great
Sony,
at
though.
developing things, but all the internal politics always destroys it.
Yes. The Microsoft, we've talked about it before a long time ago, but they have all these competing divisions, and they don't actually cooperate like they should. So, like, one division wants this to happen, the other division doesn't back it up, and then also if the executive in charge of a division leaves, then a new one comes in and doesn't have to support the same objectives anymore.
Well, they also like to change. Whenever Microsoft gets new
Yes,
executives,
Tech Guy.
they seem to like, oh, I'm going to just change everything. Even if it was doing well.
Oh, Tech Guy was asking about the contest.
That's okay. Now Microsoft's in the business of just putting their games and platforms on other consoles. So,
Yep. Which is what makes me think that eventually, sometime this year, they'll have their darn new TVs that I want on Android and iOS.
have their what?
Their movies and TVs.
Oh, and so you don't have to go through the Microsoft service, whatever it's called, to watch your digital stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I have Movies Anywhere, and they
Yeah.
support that now, but there's a lot of stuff that's not on that, like TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because Movies Anywhere support is studio-based, not provider-based.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I've run into that a couple times where I get something on Google Play and I expect it to go over to Movies Anywhere and then through to Vudu or whatever, you know. It's like, oh, it's not on Movies Anywhere, so it can't give me access to it.
What a pain.
It is.
Drinking Diet
But
Big
if they
Red
add
tonight.
their stuff to Android and iOS, then it's like, oh, yeah.
Well, that remains to be seen, Brian. Like, a lot of people, even Xbox fans, seem to like the idea of Microsoft games coming to Switch.
Oh, that's just getting all kinds of hype, and I think people don't realize it's not Xbox games on the Switch. If it's at most going to be streaming your games from an Xbox.
Maybe.
But everybody seems to think it's like actual Xbox games on the Switch, and I'm like,
Well, they talked
it's gonna
about
do
putting
that.
Game Pass and publishing a few games on there. Like, the Switch isn't going to be able to run some things. But,
Yeah, like Crackdown 3.
yeah, they were talking about putting, like, some of the old Halos and the Gears.
Oh, we can definitely run Halo
on there.
1 through 4.
Yeah. And
They
being
can
able
do the
to...
Master Chief Collection on it.
I guess the reason that everybody is happy about this idea is that, you know, you'd be able to play games on the go that were not originally portable, so that is just an exciting prospect.
And then people just get like, look at Sony and be like, hey, look at what Nintendo and Microsoft are doing. Why aren't you doing it, Sony? Why aren't you doing it?
Yeah, because Sony is already the company that doesn't like to play ball with
Mm-hmm.
cooperative efforts.
And it's funny because last generation it wasn't like that at all. It was Microsoft keeping the gates up.
Yeah.
It's
And
because
now it's-
it's whoever is the platform that everybody likes. They're like,
Oh, yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
That's
Well, because
it.
it really isn't a benefit for the platform leader.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hence why most people are speculating that, yeah, when the next gen launches, they're just gonna support automatically. Like, yeah.
My guy's name is Artyom. It's a weird name.
Not if you're Russian.
I guess not.
If you want some Russian names, go read Crime and Punishment. Oh, there's plenty of Russian names in that.
Oh,
I
that's
should
a good
read
point,
that.
Icky. The
Oh, by the way,
storage
with this
issue
game,
with Switch.
Well, the games will be a lot smaller size because they'll only be 720p for the most
That's
part.
true.
Hey, they have terabyte micro SD cards now, so you can have
Yeah.
more storage than that's on your Xbox.
I'm excited about that. That's pretty cool because like portable music and things like that are going to get a lot easier with bigger memory cards.
And then they've got the micro SD Express, which almost does a terabyte of transfer speed.
Wow.
So you can also move files around super fast too.
Gargoyle.
with this game, there's a lot of optional conversations you can have about the backstory. You just
Yeah.
walk to your objective, it'll ignore it. And if you
Gotcha.
want to take the time and interact with them, they keep having more stuff to say.
I see. We'll have to try that out. Congratulations, Scott365 won a PC game. He won Fumiko. Yes, that's right, Darker Player. Or by the same publisher. I don't remember if it's the same developer. But the chess game is actually a really good game of chess. The only thing I don't like is online multiplayer is only asynchronous. There's no simultaneous online multiplayer.
Chess. If you're like a pro chess player, it's basically an asynchronous game anyway.
Because they have to take a long time to make decisions.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
But it would almost be cool if there's like a speed chess mode. Like, I mean, and I know they have those, but if they built one in where there was like the clock and stuff.
Yeah, I'd like that. Reminds me of that
Hey,
one
Heaven.
movie.
Hey, Heaven Smile.
Heaven Smile, good to see
Homie
you.
Drew.
Don't go down the steps, go past.
Homie Drew
Yeah,
also.
Paul is a little under the weather.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. Tyler has to leave soon, so he
You're
couldn't
pretty
substitute.
Yeah, I gotta leave at 8.
You going
My
somewhere
time.
cool, Tyler?
No, just hanging with some friends.
Oh, okay. You guys gonna eat, or did you already eat?
I already ate.
Ah,
What'd you eat?
Wendy's.
yum.
Oh, they got a mushroom burger right now.
Interesting. I don't like mushrooms on their own, per se, but, like, with food, they can be good.
I like mushrooms on pizzas, but I also don't like them by themselves.
Right on.
And I
Depends
probably would
on the
never get one on a
mushroom.
burger.
That'd be good, Heaven Smile. Crispy as Heaven Crush. Very pretty game. Very, very pretty. This would be a crappy world to live in. It's amazing looking, though.
Well, that's after nuclear apocalypse, so yeah.
Woo, homie Drew, thank you. I really appreciate your support. We're doing good on cheers tonight. That's rad.
Lots of people.
Yeah, Wendy's has good cheap food, Brian. I go there a lot. I mean, good is a little bit subjective, but for cheap fast food burgers, they're my favorite.
Yeah, they're on the higher end for fast food.
I used to go. Oh god.
You might want to stand up and get your weapon ready.
Yeah, there's monsters. We're gonna melee this guy. Okay, I killed him. So how do I turn on the flashlight again? Is it left bumper? No, it is not. Do you remember how to flashlight, Thomas? Dang it.
I've been playing mostly on the computer.
Yeah,
Try,
let me I'll look at the controls layout. Okay, where's flashlight? Lighter is X, yes, but I don't want to do that. Binoculars. Oh man, these controls are overly complicated. I guess you could tell it's designed as a PC game first. Does anyone see the word flashlight on there? I thought there was a flashlight. I don't see any flashlighting.
I
Maybe
see
not.
lighter.
Yeah, it's the lighter.
Is that
The
all you
lighter
get?
is your flashlight. Yeah.
And then that weird smoke comes off of me. Yep. Oh, I wasted a bullet.
No, there's an actual flashlight.
There is. Okay. Huh. Tells me to swap my filter. What's the deal with filters?
You're breathing
Mask.
toxic air. You
Yep.
Oh, Icky says left on the D-pad. The game has just crashed.
Oh, he told you how to crash it. How mean.
Oh, and it crashed during the save. Look at that. Crap.
Heaven's Smile just asked how this version of the game, the PS4 version, is kind of problematic. Well, apparently the Xbox One is a little bit problematic too.
It's not too
That's funny.
optimized yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Heaven Smile called that one.
Well, good call. I'm just gonna kill it and restart it. Bummer. I need to change
I
my
was playing it, I
background.
didn't have any.
You didn't? Maybe I'm just lucky that way.
Oh.
I was playing Toe Jam and Earl 4, which I reviewed recently, and I hope everybody will go read that review because I think it turned out really well. And anyway, like, I beat the game on the, on the tutorial world. I beat it, and the game crashed when the credits were loading up. So I have had a few crashes lately. That's a good game.
Are you running on the newest version of the OS?
I mean, I'm not on the preview program. If that's what you're asking. Continue. Well, it didn't lose my save. That's good. A reason to stay inside without being judged by society. You know, I'm an introvert and I like to stay home and stuff, but I also like to be around people too. I'm not one of those people who can just be alone for too long.
My comrades from the order, my friends, people from my station. Nobody believes me. They are sure that there's nothing on the radio.
Brian really doesn't seem to like people very much in general.
Just stay in his bunker all day long.
I like how the loading catches you up on what's been happening while it's loading.
Common knowledge. But I did hear that call on the radio.
Voice acting is not bad either.
Yes, it was.
Even in English, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I had heard it, which means that somewhere out there, under the skies,
A lot of my fellow teachers are going to Disney World and stuff like that for spring break and such.
still,
Going to
Sure.
Russia?
Not Russia, Disney World, but
Oh.
yeah, I wish I could afford stuff like that. I may go stay with my sister in, there's a nearby city called Kima, which is kind of a vacation destination spot. They have a carnival and stuff like that. We may go there for spring break for a couple days with my daughter and with my sister's kids. Still loading. The loading times are a bit excessive.
It's a big game, so
Yeah.
got
Let's-
lots of data.
The rumor for the next Xbox, which everyone expects to be announced at E3, is that it's going to come with an SSD drive by default, which would be really cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
awesome.
just because terabyte SSD drives are not that expensive now.
Yeah,
It might even have an M2 drive. I wouldn't be surprised.
I sure hope it's at least a full terabyte, because if they cheaped out and had a 500 gig model, that would just suck for 4K games.
No,
and
because
stuff.
it's going to be native 4K, and they can't have 500 because one game's going to be over 100 gigs.
They better not. Yeah, I know what you mean, Heaven Smile. Like, time is the most precious resource, because you can't get any more time back. So I've always cared about loading times a lot.
You can just head outside, but swap your filter.
Okay, thank you. 75
Yeah, the
gigs, thanks.
Xbox has gotten rumored since PlayStation has all but announced that they are announcing the next PlayStation at E3.
Yeah, there was this Facebook conversation in one of the groups I'm in. Bowdy fell over, where this guy was saying, like, all these people were saying that it's too early for them to announce the next Xbox, and it's like, hello, they need to come out with the next model. That's what they're holding all their exclusives for. So
Yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah, that's what
time.
everybody is predicting. Is like, yeah, they've just stopped making exclusive for the current and are already switched to the last one was Crackdown, and
they did-
You can see how well that one went.
and they did that for the Xbox One as well. You know, like they stopped making 360 exclusives besides Kinect crap at some point. You know.
Oh yeah.
All stand behind that bus.
I'm glad you guys agree though, because these people they were just really silly. But I didn't feel like arguing with them because it was like Xbox fans who are just like they're taking their wishes as if those are logical arguments. Like, you know, it's like you can
I
wish
want them
whatever
to
you
do
want.
this, so they're going to do this.
Yeah, like I can wish the Vita would make a comeback, but the Vita will never make a comeback. It's just not going to
Nope,
happen.
it died in Japan last week, so it's done
Yeah,
now.
it's sad.
Yeah, I have one of the OLED ones, so it does look nice.
Yeah, Human
They
Brian,
just-
I'm sure they will. Oh, nice.
It just didn't pick up in the States.
I still play my Vita, you know, like I was real into my 2DS for quite a
It
while.
was that whole memory card stuff. I feel like that would have helped them so much if they hadn't done it.
You're right. They were slow and inflexible. Like there were problems they could have identified and solved, but instead they just did nothing because Sony US didn't seem to ever really want to release the Vita. You know, it seems to have been just a Japanese mandate. And so they were just totally inflexible about trying to solve its problems. Wipe your mask, then swap your filter. Okay.
Probably because America back then still had the handhelds aren't video games.
What do you mean?
Well, remember that where you only played video games on super powerful with most things, so you wouldn't buy a handheld because it wasn't as powerful.
But I mean, that's what I like about the Vita. It really is quite powerful. Like 3DS has all these great Dragon Quest games and great Mario games and such, but like Vita games, the Vita screen and the games look so much better. Like,
Oh yeah, because it's got way better hardware.
Yeah, the 3DS is so hard to look at.
it really is
Because the resolution is so tiny.
Yeah, the resolution is awful. So even though the games are great, you just have to be willing to put up with all this like almost N64 like jankiness.
Low textures, and then they decided like, oh, let's just make the screen bigger and make it look worse.
Make it look worse. Yeah.
Like, yeah, well, you want a bigger screen, right? Yeah, it doesn't look any different.
Yeah, my hands do cramp up a little bit on it, Human Brian. I know the feeling. But I think I'm either getting arthritis or a carpal tunnel. I can't really tell, but every now and then my hands will really hurt for a while.
If Nintendo doesn't launch any big name games for the 3DS at E3, then it's unless they say it's dead, people are gonna say it's dead.
I think that they're done supporting the 3DS.
Yeah,
Because there's no games. Like, there's no games coming to it.
Yeah,
Not
and they
even
may not
Nintendo
say
one.
it.
Yeah.
They may just like let support
You
taper
just
off.
phase it out. Yep.
Yeah.
But that's what everyone wants too. I mean, everyone wants them to put all their focus on the Switch because that's actually selling really well. The 3DS has a big install base, but it's not selling well anymore.
And there's a million 3DS games, so it's not like if they stop making games, you wouldn't have anything to play.
That's a good backlog.
And they have a super cheap version, the 2DS.
Mm-hmm.
Heaven Smile wants to know if we would buy Devil May Cry 5. I've never actually... Like, I played Devil May Cry 1 on PS2 for like 10 minutes one time, but beyond that, I have no experience with the series. And Capcom never puts the... Like, those games will go on sale on Xbox Live, but they never go on sale for like a low enough price that I finally jump in, Like, they need to really slash it one day for like Black Friday or something.
I've never played it, but I'd assume it's something I'd like.
Yeah, I'm the same. I don't know why. I mean, I kind of just want to start from the beginning, and it's hard to start from the beginning, but I should probably just start with like 4 or DMC, and then go back to the beginning.
Isn't the collection on PS4 as well?
Yeah, it is.
So what does the collection have? 2, 3, and 4, or what is it?
1, 2, and 3.
Oh, 1, 2, and 3. So at least it is an option if you wanted to start at the beginning.
Right, but I don't think that it's pretty dated compared to the newer games.
Oh yeah, and they
Yes.
changed one of the games. They changed a whole bunch, and it was 4 or 3.
Well, Heaven Smile says 3 and 4 are the ones you gotta play, so...
Right. That's probably where I should start is 3 and 4. But, I mean, 1 is fun. I've played about 4 or 5 hours of 1 on PS3, and it was a lot of fun. It's hard.
Ah. Oh, dogs
Doesn't
come
Game Pass
here.
have 4 on it right now?
Ooh, does it?
I think so.
If so, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I still don't... I was tempted to get a month of Game Pass to be able to play Crackdown, and I still am. But, you gave me Metro, and then I got all these new review games, so it's like, there just wouldn't be time.
Everybody's pretty much saying Crackdown is worth the Game Pass price, but not worth buying Crackdown.
Yeah, $60 for a game that small seems... I mean, I know they're going to keep updating it for a while, but, like, it does seem a bit expensive for what it is. What do you think,
It's honestly
Tyler?
very mediocre.
It didn't look good to me. I mean, it was pretty clear that it was not going to be a great game. Any game that takes that long and gets that many delays obviously has problems.
Yeah, some major development issues.
Yeah.
It was the power of the cloud.
Hey, Royal Bob.
Yeah.
Royal Bob shoots you.
I remember when that was a big thing for the Xbox. The Crackdown was
And no one believed it back then.
and look at it now.
And I still don't believe that they're not to a point where they can do that.
No, unfortunately. It's like
I don't know how much they tried to build into the Crackdown, if they actually built that stuff into it or not. I didn't pay attention to it.
They really didn't. The only thing that's fully destructible is in the multiplayer, and
It was
not
their
that good.
idea, and that's what sounded great, and they just weren't able to do it.
Yeah.
So that's why they just let it go, because they're like, all right, we can't do it. So
Yeah, it's not there yet. It was way too overly ambitious.
Well, it's just the internet. The internet can't do it.
Nope.
And a lot of people don't even have the internet, so then you're going to say those
Yeah.
customers don't matter?
Or
You just
very,
run
very
straight to the back.
slow
yeah,
internet.
there's a lot of that's already a big chunk of like, if you don't have the internet, oh well now. So
To an extent, but like to literally not be able to run the game.
don't be
or-
surprised if Sony's new console is digital only.
I mean, that'd be
No,
really neat, but I don't think it'll
they
happen.
will.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be neat. That would be terrible.
No, I don't. Well, you know me. I don't want physical.
Well,
copies of
Japan's
games.
internet structure is a lot better than
Yeah, but
America's.
other people want it.
Yeah, that's true.
There's nothing there. You can run straight to the back.
Well, the rumor for Xbox is that the new Xbox will have an all-digital version, but also a disc-based version, and at least then you have the
Yeah.
choice.
It sounds like there's gonna be two versions, like at launch.
Yeah, and some are like the discless version, or maybe a handheld.
Yeah, I thought they might make like a really wussy low power one that's like portable, like Switch.
It'd
Well,
be
that's
interesting.
supposed to be a thing right now. Is a streaming only version. And
That's the other thing, is like that, the streaming
Oh,
one.
that'd be weird. Like
It
a
would be
super
very weird.
cheap version, just as good.
It's like $100, and you need to have like Game Pass, and Xbox
Yeah.
Live to use it.
Huh.
I mean,
That'd be
well,
interesting.
Yeah, it would definitely be interesting because there's some people who would get a lot out of that. They'd save a lot,
Yeah,
and you can get sales on Game Pass every now and then, so you can
yeah.
save.
But then
even
you
more.
would. There'd just be games that you could not play though, because
Yeah.
if they're not on Game Pass,
It basically be a Microsoft exclusive. But there's a lot of people that only play Microsoft games.
And if Microsoft starts
True.
actually releasing more exclusives, which surely they will.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that would make for a really good like secondary
Oh.
console if you were gonna like stick with PlayStation, but still wanted to play all the Microsoft exclusives.
Oh,
Being
yeah.
able to just stream them and play them.
Good idea.
Oh, for sure, the next Halo is a new Xbox title. Like,
Oh,
there's
yeah,
no
for
way
sure.
it's not. There's no way it's not. They will cut stuff from the game to make it a launch title.
Oh, there should have been a gun.
Oh,
I
really?
don't think
Whoops.
there's anything major coming out on either console until next gen. For
Oh yeah,
PlayStation,
Cyberpunk gonna be next
Yeah.
gen.
Last of Us 2, I don't think there's any way. Like it might cross release,
Like they did the last one, where it's like,
Right.
oh yeah.
But I think Last of Us 2 is a PS5 game as well.
Hold on, where, Thomas?
Where the body is.
Body, guys, body.
Yeah, face the door.
Is the new Gears supposedly coming for Xbox One still, or?
No, they would be talking about it. I mean,
I would think so.
No, it's not there. You can't pick that one up. You just
Okay.
go ahead and go. The guy
Alright.
will give you one anyway.
Okay,
like
thank you.
E3 this year will give us the last of whatever's coming to Xbox.
Yeah.
Heaven Smile wants a new Killer Instinct. That would be neat. You know, I think hopefully Killer Instinct actually was pretty successful the way they kept
Yeah,
supporting
it
it
was
with
a-
new characters.
It was a huge early exclusive for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and a lot of people seem to have enjoyed it. I was real into it for a little while. And they also didn't they actually announce a new Battletoads? Was that an official?
Yes,
thing?
Battletoads has been announced. Not much about it, but it has been
Yeah,
announced.
very
it
little.
exists.
I just, you know, I've said
They
it
don't even know
before.
what kind of game it is. They just say it's a Battletoads game.
I mean, hopefully it's like a beat 'em up, right? A beat 'em up
Yeah.
in a similar
they,
vein.
they
as
could
the
make it a
others, but-
fighting game.
They
It could be a shooting game.
Well, no,
It
probably
could,
a beat 'em
it
up.
could be a biker game.
Maybe an action platformer. If they were going to change genres, it would be like it wouldn't be that different. So
Well, it's been so long since the last one. They feel like they could change the genres.
imagine
I could
Modern
see him
times.
switch it to like a third person
Yeah.
shooter with like
Maybe it's a
platforming
battle royale.
segments.
Yeah, you know, it could survive that because not that many people actually have opinions about Battletoads besides old school gamers. So you could give them guns and it wouldn't really mess everything up too badly. But I I want them to make it a $20 or $30 downloadable beat 'em up. Just do that, you know, like it doesn't have to be a $60 AAA.
Oh,
game.
that's what Streets of Rage is, though. Oh, that's what people are hyped about.
Streets of Rage 4, yeah.
Yeah.
What they've shown looks pretty cool. I don't necessarily like the new character designs. Like River City Ransom Underground on PC, Streets of Rage has the characters aged up, you know, and kind of like an American person's take on what the characters would now look like. And you can tell it doesn't quite have the same Japanese visual design in both cases. And if anybody doesn't have River City Ransom, it's available in a couple of good bundles at Fanatical right now. The PC version, that is. Because there's no
It's like $5 in most places now.
Yeah, I can't believe they haven't released it on consoles, because that's a game that console gamers would love to play. Like, I backed the Kickstarter, you know, and I guess they didn't hit their goals for console ports, but, you know, at some point they should just decide they want to make more money on the game and go ahead and port it.
Game?
Well, it's a trend now that most are trying to release on everything now. So
It's so much smarter that way, but, I mean, obviously it does take resources to port a game and what have you.
and then that's why a lot of the lower studios just release the game and then pay for the port later and have someone else make it, maybe.
And a lot of studios will do like one at a time. Like the Hollow Knight guys will kind of do PC and Switch and then Xbox and PlayStation, it sounds like, for their new one, like they did with the first one.
Yeah, and that's fine, you know, if you want to take it
But
one
at least they're
platform at a time.
doing it, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, a game like that is made to appeal to people
And then it's
who
super
likes...
popular to have a port on Switch now, so.
Yeah,
But Mortal Kombat's releasing is the first big game that's releasing on all of them at the same time. So
Nice.
they'll have more of those like that soon.
No online stress tests for Mortal Kombat on Switch. I thought that was kind of funny.
Don't go out there. Don't go
Oh,
out there.
but I wanted to do my
Well, here's
stealth
the
kill.
thing. For
Okay.
Mortal Kombat 11, either the Switch version is either going to be
So don't do
average
that, huh?
or the most popular. So
Yeah, no, I preferred Final Fight to Streets of Rage as well, but the Streets of Rage games are genuinely great, and you can play them on like all kinds of compilations now.
in a battle is set to head out. But it's been fun chatting with everyone, and I'll see you later.
later.
Good night, Tyler. Have fun. Be careful. Be careful.
See ya.
missed
Off of
Tyler
this
already.
level, you definitely want to sneak.
So you just have to
Sneaky.
sneak.
Be
You
sneaky.
don't have to, but you definitely want to.
They killed me right away, so
That's because you're kind of unarmed right now.
gotcha.
You got no gear.
Yep, that's a shame.
You need to buy some guns.
I wish Burger King's Sneak King game was genuinely neat. You know, like all of those
Oh
games.
yeah.
You know, Burger King had those 3 games, and they were only $5 each. And the party game was like the only one that I would say was just like totally bad, but they were good for achievements and stuff back then.
Yeah, the Burger King Sneak one has like infamy attached to it.
Sneak King was so weird and funny. Like it was just the most bizarre concept, and they were cool enough to do that, which I liked.
So go to the ladder on the extreme right.
Like someone should
Gotcha.
pitch actual full version of it to Burger King, and see if they let them make it.
Yeah,
Which I don't
This
see
is
why
a
they
game
wouldn't.
This is
Now
a game
they-
where the environment is actually a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
So you can go guns blazing, but since ammo is sparse, using a little bit of strategy gets you a lot further, a lot better.
Well, I'm glad I have you here to give me suggestions, because yeah, as you know, I just feel like crap, so I'm not in quite the right mind to play this properly. So the help is good. Take him down quietly, sure. Homie Drew says the racing one was fun. Yeah, I remember liking the racing one in Sneak King pretty well.
Oh, the bike one.
Yeah. Good luck, everybody. Thomas donated Goner for the giveaway. Appreciate that. Yay.
Goner.
This guy's never had it. Ah, great. I just got one hit shot out of nowhere. Hey, Auto Exec. Welcome to the stream.
Got to dodge.
You should have turned off the light. You don't want them to see you.
Oh, I didn't see it. How far back is the checkpoint going to be?
It's going to be right where you just killed the guy.
So we're in the middle of a giveaway, auto exec, but after that, everybody will be back to chatting like normal. Hold X. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, pure chess is actually a good game, you know, and if anybody wins and is real into chess, I would love to play against you sometime. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Sorry.
Chess stream, it sounds like.
Sorry about that. Thank you for waiting.
Mm-hmm.
We're having a sick stream here. Finest kind of stream.
Donate Kleenexes now.
Yeah, you're right, Heaven's File. Like, you don't want to sneeze, but it also does feel kind of good when you do it. Although some sneezes really hurt. Like, if you have, like, a real strong sneeze, that can hurt. 24-hour 6 stream.
Just Paul just dies at the end of it.
Hey, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that.
Twitch comes by and be like, "You can't do that, Paul. We're shutting you down."
So just turn off this lamp here, right? That's what I have to do?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's how much I love hanging out with you guys, is that even though I am sick, I didn't cancel the stream. I'm here to play with you guys, because this is the highlight of my week every Saturday. Saturday Game School.
Just stay down.
Alright. By the way, I reviewed a couple of games this week. You know, I have some weeks where I don't review anything, but this week I reviewed God Eater 3 for PlayStation 4 and Steam, and I reviewed Toe Jam and Earl 4 for all platforms. I forget if it's on Switch, though. Yeah, I think it is.
Probably.
Yeah.
A game like that would probably be on Switch as well.
And...
You just throw a rock, don't let the flashlight catch you.
Oh, great, they see me. Ah!
Run, Paul.
What did I do wrong?
You were
I do
supposed to
not.
throw a rock.
Oh.
Distraction.
Yeah, no, the new Toe Jam and Earl, please read my review, but the new Toe Jam and Earl is great. It's both a remake and a sequel all at once, because it happens after the first game, but it plays just like the first game, but like with all this new stuff, like more polish and all that. It's really cool. It's only $20. It has online multiplayer and local split screen. So, like, everything you could want in a Toe Jam and Earl game, it has. And it has voice acting, too.
Is it the same people?
It's the same creator of the game. Okay, I picked up the trash. Now, where am I supposed to throw it? Right over there?
Just throw it towards the guy on the, see the machinery? Just throw it straight ahead.
Yeah, okay, I did it. So now I can go?
Wait for him to get distracted.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, he says let's go. Thank you for the help. We miss you, Icky. By the way, I actually got to play a game with Icky last night. You know, he and I don't get to play together as much as we used to, because I'm not on Graveyards anymore. And he's located in Malaysia, which is right next to Australia, you know?
Is it? I think you need to look at geography.
No, it's like a short swim from Malaysia to Australia. Icky's done it several times. Wink. But we played Earth Defense Force 4.1 on Steam, which, like, I got that game right when it came out, the Steam version, but my old gaming computer at the time couldn't handle it. And thankfully, my new computer that Brian and Alejandro helped me get, and that I've upgraded since they gave it to me, can easily handle it. So I was playing it at 1080p with all this stuff maxed out. That was pretty cool.
I had problems running on my rig. For whatever reason, it doesn't seem to like the 2080.
That's too bad.
Oh, that's because the 2080s had a lot of problems.
I've ran games a lot more powerful without any issues. It seems to be something with that game in particular.
I could
No,
see
I've
it.
heard,
I didn't know
I've
you
heard
owned
other
it.
games having problems with 2080s.
Well, Thomas, if
Same
you
with
can,
the TIs too.
if you can get it going properly, I would be happy. I mean, we'd be happy to have you along next time me and Nikki play. You know, we had Alejandro, Alex Skywalker played with us too. It was quite cool. Way to go, No Time and Homie Drew. What did they win? Well, the Xbox guy won Pure Chess, and the PC guy won Goner. Oh, nice. Mitch has been playing Guacamelee too. That just came out on Xbox. I need to get the Xbox version, but I have it on PS4 as well.
Wasn't it free on Xbox forever ago?
Part 1 was free.
They've had a lot of different versions too.
Yeah, that's true. It came out on PS3 first, I think, out of everything. And I played through it on Vita twice, got all the trophies. I platinumed it, you know. I played through it 2 or 3 times on Xbox One, the first game. Got all the achievements. So I do need to play 2 eventually. God, this guy's a potty mouth. That's the theme for tonight, is potty mouth games. Whoa.
Bad language streams.
She just knocked him out. Oh, let's go to Yermak. I like that sound. What was it? Mamich resubscribed. Thank you, Mamich. Mamich is one of our longest subscribers, along with Thyrenia and Jono. Yeah, she is pretty cool, Heaven Smile. Take the door, the guards are coming through? I don't want to do that. He's got a weird face, this guy.
Okay, you got a choice ahead. If you can sneak or you go guns a-blazing. Chances are you will die if you go guns a-blazing.
That does seem like something that would happen to me. Oh, cool, Darker player. Darker says that Guacamelee 2 is an Xbox Play Anywhere title. So, that's good to hear. Yeah, I should really ask them for a copy to stream, but if they say no, then I should just buy it, because I love those games. I've been reading some comics in the last week or so. I finished reading the comic of Nausicaa of the Valley of Wind a couple weeks ago. I think I talked about that on stream a little bit, but that's Hayao Miyazaki's comic. Can I not climb up there with her? Doesn't look like it.
She's taking the high ground.
Gotcha. So I finished reading Nausicaa, which is a really wonderful comic, and there's a real nice hardcover version you can buy if you're into Studio Ghibli stuff. And I have
behind the stairs or hide behind the thing. Don't go down the middle. I'm going to see you.
Snow.
Gotcha. But the comics that I've been reading lately, I've read a bunch of Lumberjanes comics. I'm like all the way caught up basically on Lumberjanes, which is like about kind of like a fantasy Girl Scout scenario. Like there's these kids who go to like a Girl Scout type summer camp, and they have all these mystical adventures and stuff, you know, like they meet mermaids and Greek gods and different things.
There's mermaids in Canada?
Lumberjanes doesn't take place in Canada.
Go up the stairs.
But that's only where
Stairs
lumberjacks are. So there's nowhere else. They're a Canadian thing.
Great. I got seen. I'm gonna die, it's fine.
Head towards the stairs.
Okay, I will do that when I respawn. Nice. Yeah, Lumberjanes has great art. It has some gay characters, so like if you like that, I mean like, which either you should not care about or think is cool. If you dislike it, then you suck. But and it's just like a real fun adventure title. It has great art, and it won the Will Eisner Award for like best new comic one year. So I think the first 2 volumes were the best. What'd you say?
Switch weapons. The handgun is silenced.
Oh, cool. Thank you. And it's got 3 whole bullets. Cool, Heaven Smile. Right on. Yeah, I love comics. I don't get to read them as much as I would like, but every now and then I'll go through a phase where I just read a ton of them before I go back to playing on Vita and things like that during my quiet moments.
Wait for them to get past you.
Can I shoot one of them?
You should get like Comics Unlimited or something.
Yeah, that is a good service. Okay, they got past me. I'm running past.
Go behind the barrels. There should be some knives there.
What? Uh-oh. But I've already... Yeah, I ran to the stairs.
Take silent and take out the guy at the top of the steps.
Done and done. Turn off the lights.
Yep.
Okay. Now what do I do? Go back?
sneak out to your left.
Sneaking. Yes, Heaven Smile, I do like Saga, although Saga's a bit depressing.
Watch
Like, I
the guy
wish it...
below you.
That's an old classic.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're
Once
still
he's
making
looking
it.
away, you can sneak down.
Oh, is it still going? I thought it ended.
Yeah, definitely still going. Let's turn off this fire. Did that turn it off? Ah, God! Stupid butthole. That didn't work out so well. Oh, I got an achievement.
Now that they know you're there, you can go live.
Alright, patch the gas mask.
Switch to your other guns now that they know where you are.
Right. Yeah, sorry. I know I'm terrible at this. I mean, whatever game I played, I would be terrible tonight because I don't really feel like playing games, you know? But here we are. The show must go on, people.
Straight to the right or to the left and hug the wall.
Alright. Let's go
Just
left.
go straight back.
Gotcha. Thank you for the advice. Oh, Darker Player's asking how they should change Magneto's backstory because, like, we've actually got to where it's too many years from when the Holocaust happened to have him have been a part of the Holocaust.
Oh yeah, because he can't be. He'd have to be like 100 now.
Yes. So that is a complicated issue.
They can't do it with like Captain America, to where he's just frozen since World War II ended.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing about Captain
Because
America.
originally it was only like 10 years.
Yeah. What does that do?
You're fine inside that room.
Cool.
There's some stuff you can find in the drawers, weapons, ammo.
I don't know. I feel like they could keep it, and they just have it to where his powers just keep him from aging
They
super
could.
fast or something.
That's the thing in the comics. They have all these sci-fi explanations for why things are the way they are.
Mm-hmm.
But in the movies and stuff, they seem to want to, avoid a lot of that. So which gun should I take? I got like a different silence hammer.
I would have one pistol and one handgun. Right now you have two pistols.
Gotcha. Okay, we'll do that. Heaven Smile, you never finished reading Sandman? I love Sandman. I read through the whole thing. They were supposed to make a movie of Sandman, and they never have. The guy who played Robin, Joseph Gordon-Levitt or something like that, he was going to
So you don't
be
have to worry about
the
anything in this
producer.
room.
Nice.
There's some knives behind, and then you can leave the room.
Knives where? Oh, there they are.
On the table.
Got it. Thank you. Hold the right bumper to choose one. Okay. Keanu Reeves would be a cool Sandman. That's a good suggestion. And Sandman doesn't need to be particularly young either, so that's another reason why Keanu would be a good choice. And he's kind of cold, so he doesn't need to emote a lot, because Keanu, doesn't have the greatest range, even though he is wonderful.
Just stares disapprovingly.
There you go.
Switch to your silence weapon, it'll be easier.
That's interesting. Heaven Smile imagines the voice actor for Hitman as Sandman's voice. Sandman, as you might imagine, is actually like the god of dreams. Okay, so far so good. Oh great, they're gonna go check on the guy I shot. If you're gonna check on him, then check on him.
Look, just edge around the corner, you should be able to see if they're coming or not.
Oh, there's that guy. I could just sneak up and kill him. Huh? Oh, great. Someone's alerted. Don't be alerted! Jerks.
But you didn't go the direction they told you to.
My bad.
Paul doing what he's not supposed to every time.
Yeah. What a great looking game, though. Challenging. What's all this? Okay. Did I kill everyone?
B will take the ammo instead of the gun. So if
Yeah.
you already have the same gun, you can just take the ammo instead.
Nice. So I got lots of stuff from these dudes. Now where am I supposed to go?
There's a
There's a ladder. Do I go up on the ladder?
platform you have to get to.
Wow. Who's shooting at me? I can't tell where they're shooting from. Are they high up?
Probably shooting you across the thing. Try to stay in the dark, and they'll lose sight of you.
Oh, good. That is preferable. Okay, let's just go over here. Ah!
So
There's
go
one
to
right-
your left.
But there's a guy
Or
right around me
right,
somewhere.
actually.
Go to my right?
Yeah, after you kill this guy.
Yeah, he's dead. He got what he deserved. Whoa, Heaven's Smile has never watched Bill and Ted. Did you hear they're actually really going to make a Bill and Ted 3? Like, it actually starts filming at a... They've got a start date. That's crazy. I've been waiting for that for so long.
And it's the same two people, too.
Yes, Alex Winters and Keanu Reeves. And, like, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure is genuinely wonderful. Like, everybody should watch it. It is a very funny, silly, time-traveling adventure. Love it. I hear people shooting at me.
Yeah, because you got all the attention, you got to kill him.
Okay, he's dead. Now where do I go?
Once you have everyone that's tracking you dead, you can rescue that guy right there.
Okay. Yeah, because there's still a guy off in the distance somewhere. I think I just shot him in the head. Uh-oh. Remember the collector's story arc from the Sandman. You'll have to remind me, because I've read the whole thing, and I've read many of the books that came afterwards, but I don't really remember individual story names. That's a lot of guys.
Once you alert them, you end up with more enemies.
Yeah, it seems
They
that way.
tell their friends.
And so on, and so on. The Serial Killer Comic-Con. Yes, I do remember that. That was really cool. And the bad guy, he really got his comeuppance, if I remember correctly. Come on. There's still one or two down there. I see one right there.
There should be two.
There's a guy walking around. I just can't quite see him. There it is. Did I hit him? Yeah, they can't see me, but I can barely see them either.
Follow the flashlight beam.
Yeah, I mean, he's... Stupid jerk, he's right.
Aim for the actual flashlight.
Aim for the flashlight? Okay. Did I hit him? No, he's still
No,
alive. Okay. This game is so dark. Why is it gonna be so dark?
supposed to be
There we go,
green.
finally!
Because that's
Clear.
what games are supposed to be like, where you can see nothing. That's how all games are developed.
Oh yeah, Heaven's Smile, that's a good point. Sandman does eventually stop having so much horror stuff. Early on it was horror, and then it became just fantasy.
They changed genre.
Yeah, also, didn't Lucifer, like, you know that show Lucifer that I love so much? I believe in the comics Lucifer spun off from Sandman. Like, that's where he was introduced, if I remember right.
You're talking about the TV series?
Yeah, like, the character, that's based on a comic book. And the comic character, I believe, was introduced in Sandman. But I could be wrong.
I have no idea, honestly.
How do I get
You
up in
gotta
here?
follow her. You gotta go with her.
Where is she?
She went upstairs.
Okay, cool. Oh, please, no more sneaking.
You can, yeah, switch to your machine gun.
Machine gun, okay. Oh, wrong thing. They're actually... Supposedly, they just announced a new Constantine show starring the same guy who plays him in Legends of Tomorrow and in the old show. So that's interesting.
The
It may just be a
animated one?
rumor.
Constantine.
Yeah, also the animated one. Like, the same guy. Like, they're gonna... No, I mean, like, I think it's a new live-action show of him. that
No,
I could-
I heard they were making an animated one. I didn't
Oh,
know.
I mean, maybe that's it. But, like, there already was some kind of Constantine animation.
They did make an
I thought.
animated movie with him.
Yeah.
You're facing away from the enemy.
Man, I can't tell what's going on.
Just look for the flashlight.
Yeah, because the show didn't
there's a
do
guy right
well.
by me.
the actor playing him apparently got a lot of people to like the character.
Yeah, people like him quite well.
That's why they added him to Arrow and Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, I like that. Although some people have said he's not a very good fit for Legends of Tomorrow, but I haven't watched that season at all, so I don't know.
Well, yeah, because the show is less dark, you know.
And he is more of a darker
Constantine's,
character.
like, the darkest character.
Yes, well, you know, I was real into the comics for a while. Like, I've read a great many of them, like years and years worth. And one thing that I don't like about it is all of his friends, like, they always get killed. Like, in the movie, how all his friends get killed, that's actually accurate to the comics. Like, that's just...
Yeah, everybody around him dies. That's one of his things.
But it makes it hard to... Like, it makes it a little bit hard to care because, like, just...
Yeah, because he's just like, oh, here's this person that'll die soon. Like,
Yeah, such a revolving
Oh, you
cast of
can't
characters.
Get out that door. It's showing you his next.
Okay, thank you.
yeah, it's hard to get tied to something if, you know, it's just always changing.
Yeah, so I don't love that about the comics, but there's still some really good stories in it and some awful stories. Ooh, the Question movie. That would be nice. I hear good things about Titans. Like, some people really like the Titans show, but I haven't seen it.
It's good. It's just people are mad that it's dark again, and they're like, why do they keep doing this?
True.
It's actually a good show.
So what do I do, Thomas?
Take cover and then shoot out the window. They're
Gotcha.
on the ledge.
Doom Patrol is
Up there.
getting more hype though because that's a less serious show.
Yeah, and people haven't read a whole lot of Doom Patrol comics in general, so you'd be less upset about changes or whatever.
Canister.
Oh, there we go. Well, that was neat. Look at that good-looking fire. Ah!
And then if you liked Young Justice, the new season is really good.
That is also good to hear. I watched a few episodes of Young Justice and I really liked it, but I never got all the way caught up.
But I mean, the whole show's on the DC if you want to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, eventually I'm going to get DCU, but not just yet. I'll wait till they have more of a backlog of stuff and until I can afford it more.
I got it free, so haha.
Oh, how'd you get it for free?
I'm on Warner Brothers focus group stuff.
Neat.
So this is a run and gun scene. So you just try to make your way to the platform.
Alright. Ah. She pulled that guy down with her. I don't see any guards. Where are they?
They're going to be coming through the smoke edge of the platform.
Should I go to the right? It looks like there's fire everywhere.
Just
to
shoot
the
through
right.
the smoke.
Okay, I can't.
Not to fire the smoke.
Gotcha.
Don't.
But, like, I can barely see anything over there.
Yeah, I know. Just shoot through the smoke.
Oh, more chess giveaway.
Easy for you to say. Good luck,
You're
people.
good. You're good.
Alright. Do I
Go
need to
help
hear?
her. No, you're good. They're
I
dead.
hear like a heartbeat or something.
Hearing things, Paul, it's fine.
If you're hearing the heartbeat, that means you're low on health. But you don't have to worry about it right now. You're at the end of this mission.
Cool, because it's getting to be about time to wrap things up. And
Oh, but you're about to start the fun part.
oh no.
It's about to get to the train, I
The
think.
train finally!
Isn't he? Yeah.
The train.
Hooray for trains.
Master, it's the train.
Good luck, auto exec and full of swag. I hope one of you wins. Had a little bit of a typo going there. So if you're new to the stream, we do Saturday Game School every Saturday at the same time, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, for an hour and a half. We also have a pre-stream before that of a different game. But we always like to give out copies, preferably of the game that we're streaming, although we couldn't do that tonight. But we'll
it's
always...
a fancy game today.
Yeah, exactly. We just wanted to show it off because Perfect Zero was so awesome to give this to me, and I really like it. But yeah, it's a nice chill place. You get to learn about a different game every week, and I hope you new guys will join us next week. Story stuff going on. Earlier we were playing Beat Cop, which was a very interesting cop simulation game that was on PC and is about to come out to consoles. I've also...
That on Tuesday.
Yeah, so that's going to be cool. I hope some of you guys will pick it up. Also, I have another review in the works for Dead or Alive 6. I almost streamed Dead or Alive 6 tonight, but I ended up going with Metro instead for variety, I guess. There's been a lot of negativity about Dead or Alive 6 online. Have you guys seen that? It's the season pass thing.
Because it's not giving you like fighters or something, right?
Well, yeah, the season pass gives you 2 DLC characters. It's a costume pass.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's a costume pass. Like Koei Tecmo loves to sell tons of DLC costumes. Like they've done that for maybe the last 4 or 5 years with whatever games they release. And so the season pass is $93 for like a ton of costumes and also 2 characters. But you don't have to get the season pass. Like you don't need those costumes. Like for part 5, they sold a ton. Yeah, just buy the fighters when they come out. They'll be $5 or $10 each. If you want fighters, then that's all you need. Like the game already has like multiple costumes for each character. So yes, it would be nice if the developer would just give out like literally dozens or hundreds of costumes over time for free. But they make their money by selling them. And if you don't like, paying $4 for a costume or whatever it is, then just don't buy the pass. Like just ignore it and just play the game. So, but there's so much online negativity about it, and it's like people don't understand that you get a full, complete game just by buying the game. You know, it's like you don't need that season pass.
Yep. It's like DLC is required, so I must complain about it. It's not.
Yeah, and it's cosmetic. Like cosmetic stuff just doesn't really matter. You know, assuming the game has enough cosmetic stuff to keep an average player interested, which it does. So. But you're right, Mitch. I mean, the season pass is not a great prospect at $93, but actually, if you bought those things separately, it would be even more.
It'd be like
kind of a deal.
Probably.
Probably so, yes, because that's how it was for Part 5. So, but like, I never bought any costumes for Part 5. I just bought the characters, and that's also probably what I'll do with 6, unless I can get like a review code for the pass or whatever. Oh, this is exciting. So I encourage all of you to be
here's your
open-minded.
trains.
Yay! There's so many trains now. It's all I ever wanted. Oh, and they're shooting at us and everything.
So you're going to get some part of the train ride is not over yet. Just getting started.
Oh man, I really have. The thing that's making me want to end the stream, besides not feeling good, is I really have to pee. But if it's real
About
quick, then
5
maybe
more
we can
minutes.
survive. Yeah.
Give about 5 more minutes.
Fair. Congratulations, Full of Swag and Deadpool. Well, We, here at Saturday Game School, we mostly stream Xbox games, but I personally am a supporter of all platforms, even though I don't have a Switch yet. So, like...
Soon Paul will have a Switch.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, when I get my credit cards paid down a little bit and Newegg does another sale on the Switch, because there was one just a few days ago, but I didn't have, I couldn't really afford it. But when that happens, I'm going to pick one up. Also, if they were to release a special edition Japanese Dragon Quest Switch, I would be very interested in that. So we'll see if they do that for Dragon Quest XI Switch when that comes out.
Oh, I bet you get one for Black Friday or Christmas this year.
That'd be rad. But I mean, like, I actually need one for my video game club at school. Like, I bring my Xbox One X and my PS4 up there every time we have a meeting. But, like, and the other kids, they bring their stuff sometimes. But I want to reliably have a Switch for the club, so I may actually buy one, like, even sooner, but I have to be able to afford it. I don't like how the picking up items icon appears even when you're full of items. Like, it's still there and it just kind of flickers when you try to do it. It'd be better if it just didn't appear.
Like, you can't do this, so don't tell me I can do it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it taunts me, basically. And the way it flickers is kind of annoying looking. But what am I supposed to be doing right now?
See this opening there? Go through the gap.
That tiny little gap right there?
Turn around.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Hold X. Ah, whoa, this is... quite a thing I'm doing.
Yeah, in this game, there's always multiple paths to take.
Ooh.
Look for the path that would get you by without getting into a firefight. Because typically, if they put one there, it's because the firefight's not going to be fun.
Let's stab him. Ha ha ha. Pulled him right out. And yeah, that was gorgeous outside of the train. When they actually decide to let you have enough light to see things, the game looks very good. Alright.
Sneak into the next train.
Okay. I'm gonna have to sneeze, I think. Well, we'll see.
Cover your ears, everyone.
I will mute it because I am considerate.
Okay, and go behind the boxes. So sneak behind the boxes. Don't go in the cabin with those guys.
Yeah, that would be dangerous. Okay, I'm sneaking. Having fun with Metro. Ooh, look at all that snowy, ashen scenery. Uh-oh. What are they about to do?
They're about to get lit up, and that's why you want to sneak. Yeah, otherwise you'd be getting killed by your own teammates.
Huh? I gotta shoot these guys, right?
Go, yeah. The next section you're going to have to get into a fight.
Can I work this chain gun? No?
Don't, because that's going to be killing your own friends.
Yeah, why would I do that?
Go behind the barrel. Don't go in front of it.
Bob
So
Jones,
stay down, and go behind.
quit giving me bad suggestions.
Never.
And now this cab, you're just going to have to kill everybody.
Alright, it just said there was a file to read. Read it. Okay, there we go. New note. Oh, there's... yeah. Things are hectic right now. Ah! Guns a-blazing. Got some bullets. Let's do this. Yeah, how long is this train sequence? Because if it's short, then...
It's not very long at all.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, should be almost done, shouldn't it?
Yep. As long as you can get to the next cab.
Let's do that. It got hurt a little bit. Game wants to be all slow about pulling out weapons and stuff. Ah. So do I go under
I
here?
think it has more to do with how quickly you're doing it.
True. Oh, I let that guy go. That was nice of me.
Don't worry, he's not going to live very long.
Uh-oh. Planting a bomb. He just jumped out. Ah. By putting it on...
blow up a train.
You know, I haven't had to do any QuickTime events. Did putting it on easy disable the QuickTime events?
No,
They might have.
There really aren't any.
Oh, there aren't a whole lot?
No.
Okay. Ah!
Luckily, because I hate those things so much.
Yeah.
If
The
they're-
outrage forum tempered how many studios use them now,
That's
and they also
true.
toned down.
Ooh, look at that.
It used to be like half the game would be QuickTime because they thought it was like interactive and like, yeah, this is great, and then people were like, no.
Yeah,
no.
that one Resident Evil Wii game, Umbrella Chronicles, had like way too many quick times. Achievement, yeah.
Like the first Tomb Raider had came out right when they were trying to stop using QuickTime, so it had some, but not too many. But it still had a few.
Nice. So we completed the train level as we wanted. I just got to get to a place where it lets me
What's my
save.
current... My big pet peeve with every game right now is the hold the button to do stupid things.
Oh, just like hold the button to like pick up this thing. That's like, why can't you just give it to me?
Yeah, or just let me tap it. Like, why do I have to hold it?
The only game I've ever played where that actually made sense from a mechanic standpoint is State of Decay, and that's because it actually affected gameplay. Every other game is just completely pointless.
I thought you were going to say Left 4 Dead.
I don't remember that in Left 4 Dead.
I think there were times where you'd have to like open a door or something and it would make you hold the button. I could be wrong.
Well, no, you did, but I'm saying as far as it being a mechanic in the game,
Yeah.
as far as it actually meaning something, not
Right.
just doing it.
Yeah, opening a
Mechanically
door is
justified.
meaning something. Like, yeah.
Yeah, well, like if they have to turn the door or something, then I guess it kind of makes sense. Okay, we're waking up here. Come on, let me save and quit. Let me save and quit.
It just saved for you.
Yay. I can't move yet. So you think it'd be okay to like just push start and quit?
Yeah, because now that the sequence is over,
It quick saved you,
just
or
that
checkpoint
story
saved
beat
you.
right now.
Alright, well things got a little quiet in chat, but I hope you all have enjoyed watching us play Metro Exodus. It's cool to stream a AAA game every now and then like this. And a first-person shooter, and eventually I didn't die so much. Right early on I was dying a lot, but easy seemed to work better for me. So Thomas, thank you very much for giving me this game and helping out on stream tonight.
My pleasure.
Bob Jones, you were great as well.
Yep, have a good one.
Excellent. So please join us again next week, you guys. We haven't picked what we'll stream yet. Hopefully it'll be something cool. And whatever you do, don't hate, appreciate.